What's up, YouTube? Mr. Storm here. Welcome to the storm. Let's get straight into the action. Today's video, I'm going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 5. And I'm going to be doing 3 parts for GTA, for Grand Theft Auto. The 3 parts I'm going to be doing is doing the Cayo Perico Heist. Part 1 will be getting the intel. That means going to the island. Those of y'all that play GTA that do that heist, you know the first step. You gotta go start the heist and then get in an airplane and then go to the island and start scoping. So this is today's video. It's gonna be part 1, scoping the island. Part 2 will be the second video. Will be part 2. It will be getting the preps, getting all the preps together for the heist, and part 3 will be the actual final. So I'm only gonna do like 3 parts for that, for Grand Theft Auto in the playlist. So let's get into action. Let's jump into action. Let's get started. So now I'm on the freaking menu, so let's jump on free mode. So I'm going to show you step by step, so just pay attention, take notes, and watch how I do it. Yeah, I'm probably going to die a few times on purpose. It's going to be kind of funny, but it works. I'm going to show you my way how to do this. Everyone does it differently. Everyone does it. I mean, everyone has their own way. That's the way it's supposed to be, but I'm going to show you my way. You're going to see why I'm going to kill myself on purpose. You're gonna see why I do that. So don't freak out if you see why the hell this person, why is he killing himself? It's gonna use it's a trick. But other than that, well, as you can see, I'm in the summary. I'm already in my summary. Yeah, I'm a female character. Don't judge. Don't judge that. Yeah, just because I'm a male doesn't mean I need to have a male character. I can have a female, you know? Which I like the females better because I read somewhere, someone told me too, that the females are more better when they're shooting. Like when it comes to shooting, the females are better. Like also you can level up faster with a female than the male. I don't know if that's true. So comment me about that if y'all heard anything about that. Tell me what y'all think about that. But yeah, like everyone has their own way of doing the heist, but I'm going to show you my way, like I said. I'm pretty sure there are still a lot of people are new at this. A lot of people haven't even played this game. And they probably have new people playing it. And people that does this heist. That's why I'm going to be doing this 3 parts video. So let's get started. So as you can see, I'm in the submarine. Right? Pretty sure that whoever plays this knows what I'm in. And it's funny because when I very first started playing this game, well, actually I'm in a freaking public lobby. It's going to fucking invite only. That's another thing that, man, I don't like when I'm doing stuff, I don't like to be in a public lobby. Because I don't want to be on my way, because you know the first step is getting to the airplane and then going to the island. I don't want to end up getting blown up while I'm in the process of going to the motherfucking island, you know? So I want to do it a gusto. I want to do it without getting distracted with griefers and stuff like that. And believe me, one time someone did that to me and they were sorry. I had literally like smoked their asses and they left the session. And they shouldn't have F with me, right? Okay, so now those of y'all know, those of y'all that play this, you should know I'm already in the summary. But yeah, like when I first started playing this game, when I entered this summary, this is the very first time I started playing this game. It was back in 2022 or 2021. When I first started playing this and I entered this summary, I was getting fucking lost. Big time. Even the bunker. I was like, what the hell? But now I'm already used to this heist. And believe me, I used to have a hard time beating this heist. But now I can actually, that's another thing I'm doing right now. I'm doing this heist solo. That's another thing that I'm going to mention. I'm doing this heist solo. And you can do this like solo, or you can do it with 2 people, or 3 or 4. But if you're doing it solo, that's what I'm doing. These 3-part videos in solo and showing you how I'm gonna do it. So as I go, I'll show you. So now, okay, I gotta rest as a boss. Okay. So, okay, I'm already on the CEO. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get started. See, I can start the heist. So that's the first set. Setup cost, Cayo Perico Heist is, that much is 100,000. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Okay, so now I'm about to start gathering intel. So that means I gotta go to the island. Go to grave speed. So now this is what you can do. I always do this. Sit in a motherfucking chair, sit pretty, okay? Now, what you can do, I fast traveled it. See, I'm way the fuck over here, you see? I'm way the hell over here. So actually, I want to go close to the yellow dot as possible. Probably right there. See, now I'm going to go closer to it. See, that's another thing I'm going to show you that, man. I'm going to show you that too, where how to do shortcuts and stuff like that. So, and my submarine is green, by the way, so don't judge that either. They say the blue one's actually the best one you can have because it blends to the water. So, see, it's green. Okay, so now I gotta go to grave speed. I gotta go and get the airplane and then go to the island. So now I gotta go to my Sparrow. That's called a helicopter, mini helicopter. That's actually pretty fast. This little thing, yep, my helicopter's green too, so don't judge that either. Okay, let's go. First is going to the island and then getting intel, and then that should be it. Let me put this, okay, make sure the music's off. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Yep, again, we're going on a motherfucking heist. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to Grace. You see, I'm closer to it. You see? That's another thing that I learned of this game. You gotta know how to do fast ways. Because if not, you're going to end up on the other side of the map and wasting more time. See, that's what I'm going to show you on these 3 parts of video. I'm going to show you tricks. And that's one of them. Killing yourself. Yeah, it's funny. You're going to be like, what the hell is you killing? Why is this person killing himself? You're going to see why. And if I was you, I won't shoot missiles over there. When you get to this part, if I was you, do not shoot rockets over there, because if you do, there's an airplane over there I gotta get into, so gotta get in that airplane. One time I fucking was massively shooting rockets over there and I blew up the airplane and it was mission failed. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these guys out. I'm gonna take them out. Got a motherfucking sniper, I'm gonna take them out. Took his ass out, took his ass out, took his ass out. That's a good headshot. He didn't get a chance to get covered. Okay. See, the sniper's kind of hard. Oh, that was in the forehead. See, there's an airplane I gotta get into. As I was mentioning, don't. What the hell's chasing me? There's somebody right there. Yeah, I got the Yukichi Walker. You're not gonna kill me. Okay, let's go. I gotta steal the villain. That's what I was telling you, not shoot massive rockets, because you will blow that sucker up and you're just gonna cause mission fail. Once you get into this airplane, then we're going to the island. Okay, so let's get into it. I don't know how in the hell they landed here in the first place. It's kind of hard to land airplanes, especially the fucking jets. So here we go. I'm going to the island. Fly to Cayo Perico. Once we're there, then I'm gonna start showing you how I do it. And since I'm doing it solo, I'm gonna explain to you. Because you know, I guess I'll go ahead and explain. You know, when you do the Cayo, okay, so when you do the final, okay, so in the compound, when you're in the compound to get the intel, okay, so you know the double key cards, the double key, you gotta have a second person with you to get into those rooms. If you're doing this solo, you can't get into those rooms unless you do a glitch or something. Apparently there's a glitch of it. I couldn't ever figure that out. It never works for me, but there's a glitch you can actually do that. So I know you're gonna say, oh, there's a glitch for it, but in general, if you're doing it like playing it the right way, like me, if you're doing this heist solo, you can't get into those rooms with those double card key, because you gotta have a second person with you. You gotta have a second person with you. So when you do, you avoid those. You avoid those rooms, even though there's gold in there or whatever intel in there, loot you can get in there. Don't worry about that, because when I'm about to tell you, once we get on the airstrip, there's like a hangar, a red hangar, and there's like a little small, like a little garage with you can scope, so that way you can get extra loot to get more money. Because you're gonna probably say, then how we gonna get more money how are you gonna get more money if you can't get into those rooms? Because you're probably gonna say, if you can't get into those rooms, you're not gonna get any more money from it. Well, that's why I said if you're doing this solo, then you can't get into those rooms without a second person with a second key card. So that's why I'm gonna show you, when you scope the island, it's very important to scope everything, including the hangar. So that way, when you do the final, you can go to those spots. Because there's different ways you can do this heist. You can do it like, I'm gonna show you. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Once you scope the hangar, once you scope the hangar, then you will you can get those loots. All you need is just that cutting torch. So it's smart. So like I said, just you're gonna see how I do it. Like I said, a lot of people do it differently the way I do it. So everyone has their own way. But we're almost there. We're almost on the motherfucking island. So we're almost there. So gonna get the intel, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm pretty sure people do it differently than I'm about to show y'all. So yeah. Once we get into the island, then I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna start going fast, and I'm gonna explain something that once we get it. Because first thing first, okay, we're in the island now. We're in the island. Okay. Loads. Here we go. Going to the strip. See, this is the airstrip I'm talking about. The first thing I'm going to do is show you the hangar. And that other little place over there. See that red hangar right there? The red door hangar? That's what I was talking about. And then there's another thing. There's another place over here on this side. So I'm going to show you detail by details how I'm going to do it. Okay, so now, okay, I don't want to see your ugly ass. No one doesn't care about you. I can just throw it in the water if I have to, make you drown. Okay, first thing is this hangar over here. Go to this hangar. So this is if you're going to do it solo. Or if you're doing it with more players, but this is to get more loot. Okay, so you see this fence? You gotta have a cutting torch to open that motherfucker. Or if you're strong, you can kick that son of a bitch and you can go in there. But that doesn't work in this game. That don't work in this game. You can't kick the motherfucking fence, expect the fence to break. In real life, you probably can. You're strong, but they're not gonna make it that easy. So you gotta have a cutting torch. So what you do, you get your motherfucking phone, okay? And you're gonna take a motherfucking picture right there. You see right there on the left side? I think that's cocaine. Take the motherfucking photo and you're gonna send it to motherfucking Pablo, okay? Like just like that, okay? You're gonna send it. See, I just scoped weed. Oh, that was weed. That was cocaine. And as I can see, I don't see, because usually there's like 2 things in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Just the weed, I guess. Yeah, so that's, sometimes you get like 2 things in here. Sometimes the cash. So that's one. Weed right there. So when you do the final heist, you can come back through here. And I'm gonna show you. This is actually gonna be the last thing, so now the other part's over here. The other part is actually over here. This little garage, or whatever you want to call it. Same thing right here. Motherfucking cutting torch. So we see, okay. So right now there's actually 2 things in here right now. So you get the motherfucking phone and take a motherfucking picture. See right here, I think this one's the cash. Take a picture of it. Send it to motherfucking Pablo. See, I just scoped the target cash. And then over here, I think there's another, I think it might be cash too. Yep, both of these are cash. Very important to do both. Don't think if you do this side over here, just because you do this side, watch. Just because you do this side, that doesn't mean you got that side. You gotta make sure you take the picture on both sides. See, so that way, now it's both scoped. See, look. Well, see, that's the weed right there. You see? See? If you see those 2 motherfucking symbols, that means you motherfucking scoped it. Same over here. Very important to take, if you see on both sides, make sure you take them separate. See? So now that's good to go. So now, this is what we're gonna do. So now we gotta go to the communication tower. The motherfucking communication tower. That's way the fuck over there on that side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get in this motherfucking this bike over here. I'm gonna get on this bike. Or you can get on the Jeep. Whatever you want. Whatever you prefer. I'm gonna get on this bike. I know some people will actually go through the road. I don't know how the fuck they do that, but with me, it's my way, so I'm gonna go this way. See? Just don't crash into the tree, because I've done that before. And you just go all the way over here. All the way over here. See, the motherfucking tower's way the fuck over there. You'll see the tower that I'm talking about once we get closer. So once you get right here, then you're gonna swim. If you're not a swimmer, then you're screwed. You just swim. You swim all the way. Just follow my detail. Follow my lead. Like, you have to pause to be able to. Just all you have to do is just follow how I do it. And like me, I can actually swim long in here, so my stamina's pretty good at this. You go all the way, and you want to go all the way over here on this side. You just gotta swim all the way. Swim all the way over here. Once we're at the tower, then I'm going to explain why I'm going to kill myself. Because look, literally, if you're watching this, you're going to see it's a long way to the motherfucking tower from the airstrip. So, I'm going to explain once we're at the tower. And once we get, right now we're on the way to the tower, so once we get closer to it, you'll see it. I'm pretty sure we can see, you can probably see it right now. You see the tower? See that tower way over there? That's what we need to get to. But this video is gonna help how I'm gonna do it. So just like follow me and how I do it, it'll be good. So just go swim this way. And you're gonna see why what I'm about to do on the motherfucking tower. Once we're in that tower, see it's getting closer, you see? See the tower over there? Once we're over there, you're gonna see why I did what I'm gonna do. Because literally, you're watching this, you have to fucking like, if you do it my way, you have to go all the way over there. But like I say, it's my way. So everyone has their own way. So no one can judge how you do this. Everyone has their own way. That's the reason why I'm showing you this, because it's my way. I'm pretty sure there's other ways. So now you wait right here, because I know there's a fucking Jeep that's gonna pass by. Yeah, that motherfucking Jeep's coming over here. I'm gonna wait till that Jeep passes. Yeah, see that Jeep? So basically what I did is I just swim all the way around. And then we're gonna go through here like this, and boom, we're at the tower. But I'm gonna wait for that motherfucking Jeep to pass. You don't wanna get fucking caught. Cause that's the thing, if you get fucking caught, then it throws you back to the strip, and then you're just gonna waste time. You know what I mean? So once that motherfucking Jeep passes, then we're good to go. Always, because basically what I'm doing, I'm gonna do this like, I'm basically gonna do this not gun blazing. There's a reason for that, because if you do a gun blazing, then you're gonna get all. Just think about all that loot you have. You getting shot, right? You're gonna damage your profit. So that's why it's very important to do this, not gun blazing. I mean, it's better to get caught at the end, not the beginning. So just keep that in mind. So now once that Jeep passes, oh shit, never get into the radius to the camera. So the way you see how I'm doing it, this is the way you do it. But yeah, I'm doing this, not gun blazing. So you don't want to go gun blazing in the fucking compound. So that's why I'm showing you all this 3 parts of the video, so you can see how I do it without getting caught and how I get caught at the end. Because I mostly get caught at the end, which is better to do at the end than not in the beginning. See, so the tower's already right there. See the tower? The tower's right there. So basically what we're doing is, those of y'all that don't know, those of y'all that are new, the reason we go to this tower is because we have to hack. That's another thing too I gotta show y'all. Hacking is a little kind of complicated on some parts, which I was one of them. It was kind of difficult for me. But once you see this video, it will help you. Sometimes you have to play the damn thing to be able to get it right, you know. I think the hardest one is the Diamond Casino one. Is probably the hardest. You just gotta practice. So now once we're at the tower, we have to search the communication tower signal box. So you gotta check high, check low. Sometimes that motherfucker's way up there. Sometimes that motherfucking box is right here. Sometimes it's right there. Or it can be over there on that other side over there, which I'm thinking is on the top of the tower. So perfect. Top of the motherfucking tower. That's where I actually want to be at. Because I'm about to explain to you. You see how I just came all the way to the tower? Now once we scope everything, this is what I'm telling you. You saw how I came all the way over here, right? Okay. Now once you're up here and everything, and you scope everything, and you're done, this is the part I'm telling you. You saw how I went all the way over here. So instead of going all the way back, I'm gonna kill myself. Watch. But don't do it yet after you scope. The reason I'm telling you that is because you saw how I came all the way over here. If I literally go all the way back over there, that's gonna take forever. So what you want to do is, once you scope everything, once you kill yourself, or I say kill yourself, or if you get caught with a guard, it's gonna throw you back to the airstrip. So that's why. So now you're perfect. That's where I want it to be. So now we're at the single box. So now we're gonna hack it. Okay. So now we're gonna hack the boat lab thing, so that way we can start searching. So the target says 78, so you gotta match that red numbers. So this is where you have to kind of play with it. You really gotta play with it. And this kind of gets annoying in a way. You see that didn't work, so you're gonna have to try different ways. See how the way I'm doing it? Perfect. See how the way the bottom blue and the top red matches? You know you did it right. The only thing is going to be like that all the time. It's going to be different numbers. So it's just got to match it. The same concept. So once we scope that, once we hack that, then you scope it. So now you go on your phone. Okay. You go to the sightseer thing. Yeah, sightseer. Then you can start searching the camera and start looking for intel. See, animal cage. The main one is the basement. That's where the intel's at. We're gonna go to the basement. There's the basement. So now we're gonna scope the basement. So you see right there, it's this tequila. So that's my intel that I'm gonna get on the final video. Sometimes it'll be something to say, but that's the main thing is the tequila. They say that the pink diamond is the best one, or the panther, but it's rarely on the panther. So now here's the stuff you gotta get in the storage. So this is the room that you can't get to. You can't get into this room. Anyways, there's not nothing in here. Surprise. But you can't go into this room. This is actually one of the rooms that has the double key card. There's nothing in there. Sometimes you see paintings too, but there's no paintings there. You see on that empty painting over there. Not those other ones. Okay, this is the other room you can't get. Oh, no, this is the same one. Same right there. See that corner with the light? There's no painting on it, so you know there's no painting there. That's the thing. See, like right there. Painting. Okay, let me tell you something about the paintings. Do not get the paintings if I was you, because it takes too much motherfucking room on your motherfucking back. It's gonna take too much fucking room. So don't get the paintings. The best thing you want to get is like the gold, the money, and the other stuff. Like the gold's over there. You see? But this is actually the room you can't get to. This is actually the double key card. So like if you know a glitch or you know someone, then you can get into this room. But that's why I scoped the hangar and that other room, that little garage from the airstrip. That's why I scoped those, because those are your buddies when it comes to doing it solo. And for the reason you can get into these rooms because it's a double key card. But yeah, next room will be same way. You can't get into this room. See, but there's nothing in here. Next room, same way. You can't get into. You can't get. See, another pain. Don't get the paintings because that just takes too much room of your loot. See, but I can't get into this room either, unless you know the glitch or you're someone with a second key card. But don't. Yeah, just because you can't get in this room, doesn't mean that you're gonna lose profit. That's why I scoped the hangar and that little room at the airstrip, so that way when you get to that spot, which I'm going to show you, that will be my last thing actually, I can loot that. So now, I'm going to go ahead and just scope this, but even though I can get in there, I'm just going to scope everything, because that's what this video is. It's just scoping. Getting intel and scoping, basically just scoping. Okay. So just scoping. That's all I'm just doing. Scoping the island. See, the gold. See, there's a lot of gold in these rooms, but I can't get into these rooms since I'm doing the solo. Unless I know a glitch. But there's no, I don't know, that glitch never works for me. I tried it. I don't know how people do it. But remember, this is my way of doing it, so everyone has their own way. That's the main reason why I'm showing you this, doing this, to show y'all. So you're gonna see why. You're probably gonna be wondering how is he gonna do it. Well, you'll see. Scope the point, truck. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be way opposite from the way y'all do it, the way I do it. So but it does help. Either way works, right? As long as you get the motherfucking heist done. As long as you escape or whatever. As long as you do it, get it done, that's what matters, right? As long as you get it done. I mean, if you don't get it done, then you're never gonna get it done, you know? You just gotta have your own way, your own tricks. Okay, so I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's all the scoping I did. So now, this is the part I'm telling you. So you saw how I went all the way over here, right? Because this is the way I used to do it. I used to go all the way back. Instead of doing that, you just want to do this. But I'm going to get up higher. I'm going to get up higher. So this is what you do. Instead of going all the way back, this is what you can do. Because you're going to see why. So it's very important to do it after you scope your, what I just showed you. So now since I already scoped everything, so now I'm going to go, see, so I got to go all the way back over there to the damn airstrip. Look how far I have to go. The airstrip's way the fuck over there. You see? Instead of going all the way back, because that's what I used to do. I used to go all the way back. And that's just going to take more time. So what you want to do, you just want to do something like this. Whee! Just boom, kill yourself. But make sure you don't push, make sure you don't open the parachute though. Because if you do, then I did that one time. I opened the parachute and he just messed it up. So you see why I did that? So now it took me all the way back to the airstrip. You see? I'm back to the airstrip. See? So I don't have to come all the way back over here how I got there, you know? So now everything's done. See, that's smart. That's why I did that. Yeah, I know it's sad, fucked up that you kill yourself, but it works, right? It's a game, it's just a game, so see, everything's scoped, everything's ready to go, so that's it. But I'm pretty sure there's more things you could scope, but it's not necessary. As long as you scope the hangar and the hangar over there and this little room, you're good if you're doing it solo. Well, that's it. Everything's good. Because these are the ones that are actually gonna help you get more looting, since you can't go in those rooms. Unless you know a glitch, then yeah, but I'm not doing a glitch. This is my way of showing you. So once you get done, if you do it my way, now once you get everything you needed, now you go back to the Los Santos. There you go. Back to Los Santos. Okay. Okay, here we go. Honey. Okay, intel is completed. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's video. That's going to be it for today's video. Today's video was scoping the island, getting the intel and scoping. So that's going to be it for today's part 1, scoping the and getting intel. So this was part 1's video. So the next video, part 2, will be getting the preps. Getting the preps. Part 3 will be the final. So other than that, that's it for today's video. This is Mr. Storm. Push like, subscribe, share. Definitely share because it's going to help y'all out. And that's it. See y'all later.